hello.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. My name is Rabbi Zach Shapiro, and we welcome you for this very special Shabbat evening with so much to celebrate as we come together as a community on this day of rest and this day of celebration. I will be co-officiating the service. Actually, for the most part, I'm taking a step back because we have so many people who are taking part of this service. We're celebrating our third grade. We are celebrating Jay, who is becoming B'nai Mitzvah, and there's so much more that we're celebrating tonight. So also leading in this service will be, of course, Cantor Lonnie Freilich and our cantorial intern, Liz Baseman. But before we hand it over to cantorial intern Liz, we have two very special people who want to offer a welcome to you. One is Ethan Knopf and the other is Jaden Abrams. Ethan and Jaden, I think Carol's going to spotlight you so you can say hello and offer a welcome to everyone who's here.
Hi, I'm Jaden Abrams and welcome to the Temple's Friday night Shabbat service and Jay's B'nai Mitzvah.
Shabbat Shalom. I am Ethan Knopf, and we are so glad that you guys are here to celebrate Shabbat with us.
And to thank you so much, Ethan and Jaden. Jaden, when is your bat mitzvah?
My bat mitzvah is this upcoming May.
Wow, and yours was postponed from last year because of COVID. And Ethan, when is your bar mitzvah?
March 13th.
All of us look so forward to celebrating with you, and thank you for the mitzvah of welcoming in those who are coming to pray. We really, really appreciate it. You make a difference. It's now our honor to call our cantorial intern, Liz Baseman, who will open up with music for us.
Hava, Hava Nashira, Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah. Hava, Hava Nashira, Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah. Hava, Hava Nashira, Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah. Shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah. Hava, hava nashira, shir hallelujah. Hava, hava nashira, shir hallelujah. Hava, hava nashira, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah. Hava, hava nashira, shir hallelujah, shir hallelujah.
What an awesome opportunity it is to now welcome to Temple Akiba's Friday night service, Jay Grant and family. Jay is becoming B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow. We are so excited to celebrate with you as you light our Shabbat candles and offer Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu, l'echad likner, shel Shabbat.
We now invite the entire community who are able to please rise for the Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pari hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzah b'anu, v'shabbat kadsho b'ahava, v'ratzon hidilanu, ziharon l'maaseh b'reshit. Yom Tehillah, Mikra Kodesh, Sehelitzion, Mitzrayim, Kivanu V'Ata V'Otanu Kidashta, Mikol Hamim, V'Shabbat Kodsha, V'Ahava U'Ratzon, Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh haShabbat. Amen.
L'chaim. Jay, we are so proud of you, and we embrace you and your brother Jacob, your parents, Amy and Robert. Welcome to this extraordinary, extraordinary weekend of your life. We now have two special presentations from you, one from our sisterhood, the other from our men's group. So we invite Linda Park from Sisterhood and Herman Barnathan, who will be addressing you with their presentations.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm Linda Park, and it's my privilege and honor to be representing Sisterhood tonight. And Jay and I spoke before the service actually began. You so beautifully led us in both the candle blessing and the Kiddush. Sisterhood is pleased to be able to present you tomorrow. Rabbi will give it to you with your own Kiddush cup, which looks surprisingly like your brother's Kiddush cup. It will. You have demonstrated a true commitment and beautiful execution of your accomplishment in terms of your education and your qualification to lead a service. And we're so excited to share this milestone event with you tonight and tomorrow. And we hope that you will look at your Kiddush cup every time that you use it, and that it will bring back fond memories of this achievement. And we also want to recognize the support that your family, your parents, Amy and Robert, and your brother Jacob have had in contributing to your wanting to and succeeding in achieving this milestone. So Mazel Tov and Yasher Koach.
Thank you.
Jay, I'm Herman Barnathan. In honor of your becoming a B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow, the men's group of Temple Akiba is proud to present you with this, your own Tanakh, the Bible, the Hebrew Bible. It's written in English, which makes life much easier for all of us. However, what it contains, no matter what language it's written in, you can't buy anyplace else. Cherish it, read it, keep it. Mazel tov to you, mazel tov to your parents.
Thank you.
It's now our honor to invite, and thank you so much to Linda and Herman, Ira Diamond, who is our temple president, who would like to greet everyone. Hi, Ira. Shabbat Shalom.
Hi, Rabbi. Thank you very much. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. It is so nice to be here with all of you. On behalf of our board of directors, I welcome everybody to our Temple Akiba Shabbat service tonight. For those of you who are here for the very first time, we extend a very warm welcome to you and hope that you will join us again very soon. Mazel Tov, Jay. to you and your family on your becoming a B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow morning. I know that it will be a wonderful experience and a giant milestone in your life. Also, thank you very much, Jay, to you and your family for leading us in the Kiddush and lighting the candles and bringing in the light and the warmth of Shabbat.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. We have so much happening at Temple Akiba, which you can find out on our Temple Akiba website or in our e-news. I just want to mention a couple of the upcoming events. On Friday, I hope that you will join us on Friday, February 26th for what we are calling Shabbat service. Shabbat. This is a groovy Shabbat service of liturgy set to the tunes of the 70s. It will be a rockin' great service, and I'm really looking forward to it. Also, on Sunday, February 28th at 9 a.m., I hope that you'll be able to join us for our famous Purim Spiel, starring, you're not going to believe it, the Temple Akiba Religious School kids. And the script and lyrics were written by our very own cantor Lonnie Freilich and her daughter, Indy. Moving on, I want to also extend a big mazel tov to the third graders who are leading parts of our service tonight. So I've already mentioned two big mazel tovs tonight. That's enough, right? Actually, there's one additional great big mazel tov. Tonight, we are honoring our Director of Education, Randy Bischoff, for her extraordinary work at Temple Akiba. Randy is also being honored by the BJE, Builders of Jewish Education, for her wonderful work. On a personal note, it is such a pleasure working with Randy. Jewish education of our kids is a primary purpose of Temple Akiba, and our board and I are so appreciative of Randy's work. Randy, mazel tov, and thank you to you and your family for doing all that you do for our kids and families. We have an official presentation to honor Randy later in the service, which I am really looking forward to seeing. Again, everyone, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much, everybody. And continuing the Mazel Tovs to everyone who has mentioned, one of my favorite ways to welcome Shabbat and take in all of the blessings and the Mazal Tovs that are being wished is to shiru shir hallelu, to sing a song of praise to God and to sing unto God a new song. So shiru shir hallelu. Shiru, shir hallelu, shir hallelu, shir hallelu, shiru, shir hallelu, shir hallelujah. Shiru, 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 shir chadash. Shiru, 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 shir chadash. Shiru, 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 shir chadash. L'Adonai. Shiru, shir hallelu, shir hallelu. Shir hallelu, shiru, shir hallelu, shir hallelujah. Shiru, 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 shir chadash. Shiru, 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 shir chadash. Shiru, 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 shir chadash. L'Adonai. Shiru, shir hallelu, shir hallelu, shir hallelu. Shiru, shir hallelu, shir hallelu. Hallelujah.
Thank you so much, Liz. Whenever there's a song like this and you guys feel at home, like moving around and clapping and dancing, that's part of what prayer is about. We now invite Jay back to lead us in the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yikata v'yikata shemei rabba, be'almadi rachute v'yalhich mohute, b'ha'ehon u'yomehon u'ha'edeho bet Yisrael. Ba'gala, ba'gala, u'bizman kariv, ve'imeru, amen. Yehi shmei rabba mepara, Le'alamu Amehem Aya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'Yishtabach V'Pa'ar V'Troma V'Naseh V'Yitadar V'Yitale V'Yitalal Shemei Dekudesha Grehu Le'elam Michol Birchata V'Shirata Tushbehata Le'etmata Damiran Ve'alma Ve'imeru Amen.
Thank you so much, Jay. That was just beautiful, wonderful chanting tonight. And we are so excited for you and so proud of you. We are now moving into the formal section of worship, and we begin with our Baruch Hu, and we ask for all who are able to please rise. And we remain standing for our next prayer, one of the central prayers of our service, the Shema. And we invite you, since we can't hear you, we love to see you participate. So we invite you to do some hand movements that we've been doing for a number of months now. So we have Shema, which is listen, Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu. So we are pointing to our community. Listen up, Israel. Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, that God is our God and God is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai
Please be seated, everyone, except for Jay, who will be leading us in the Via Havta.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושמרתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך ובשרתם לאות על ידך והיו לטוטפות בעיניך ובטחתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. למען תזכרו מה עשיתם את כל מצוותיי ותהיתם קדושים אליהם. אני אדוני אלוהיהם אשר הוצאתי אתם מארץ מצרים להיות להם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיהם.
Jay, that was just so extraordinary. It's kind of a nice thing to do for those of you who are on Zoom in the chat box to just every once in a while, if something moves you during the service, whether it's Jay's extraordinary chanting or one of our cantors, the music that's uplifting, to just say a little something, a nice warm fuzzy in the chat box, because that helps deepen our community. So don't be shy to go ahead and do that when the Spirit moves you during the service. Our next prayer is one of our favorites, and it's not just one of my favorites, but it's a favorite of our honoree, Randy Bischoff. We are going to be doing Miriam's song tonight, and Randy loves the singing of Miriam's song. This is a song of dancing, and so we encourage you to clap, to dance, to do a circle dance in your own home, but to bring light into this space as we sing the song together. Cantorial intern Liz, take it away.
And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. And Miriam was a weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was one which sang our history. With every strand and every thread she crafted her delight. A woman touched with spirit, she dances toward the light. Here we go! And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. When Miriam stood upon the shore and gazed across the sea, the wonder of this miracle she soon came to believe. Whoever thought the sea would part with an outstretched hand, and we would march to freedom and march to the promised land. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. And Miriam the prophet took her timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her voice with song, she sang with praise and might. We've just lived through a miracle, we're gonna dance tonight. Hotstein Shalosh! And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. Micha mocha, micha mocha ba'elim Adonai. Micha mocha neta b'kodesh. Nora tehilot oseh pele, nora tehilot oseh
Oh, okay. There are 3 prizes for the best answers. The first prize goes to Chloe Moser. The second prize goes to Stella August. And the third prize goes to Morris and Elizabeth Zlotowicz. You guys brought so much dancing and so much joy. And each prize gets the same thing. And that is a hug from all of us when we can all hug each other again. And those are the best kinds of prizes imaginable. Friends, our next part of the service, I'm going to hand over to our incredible, incredible 3rd grade teacher, JJ Ross. Not only is JJ a teacher here, but he's a product of Temple Akiba, having grown up here and been part of our camp program as well. JJ, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi. Thank you for having me. I want to wish a mazel tov to both B'nai Mitzvahs and their families. Also huge mazel tov to Randy. She was my camp director, so it's great to see her getting the recognition for all that she's done for us at Temple Akiba. In regards to our 3rd grade class, a couple weeks now we've been learning about Tu B'Shvat and learning about all the holiday has to offer. So my 3rd graders have prepared a couple answers to some prompts that they were asked in regards to the holiday. So my students were asked why we celebrate Tu B'Shvat and what it means to them, or what we can do to honor the trees and our environment during this holiday. So we're gonna go in order. I believe we're just going to go one at a time, just kind of call our students out. So to all of my 3rd grade students, Shabbat Shalom, and be at the ready. So let me pull up my list here. So first, we would like to hear from Harper Altman. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We celebrate Tu B'Shvat because of the trees, and it means to me that we care about the environment. We should always take care of the trees. Trees give us shade, food, and air. Shabbat Shalom. Bye.
Beautiful. Thank you, Harper. Next, we have Frankie Capel.
Just say it. Just say it. Come on. No, just say it. Come on. Loud. To honor the trees.
To honor the trees and our environment. Stop littering.
Thank you so much, Frankie. Next, we're going to hear from Ryder Elkinson.
Shabbat Shalom. We celebrate Tu B'Shvat because of the tree's birthday. Trees are important because they give us wood, fruits, oxygen, paper, and shade. Celebrating and watering them is what we can do to respect trees.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Shabbat Shalom to you and your family. Next, we're going to hear from Jonah and Lily Markowitz. Shabbat Shalom.
Go, Jonah.
Hello. We celebrate Tu B'Shvat to celebrate the birth of the tree. Tu B'Shvat is the time to thank the trees for giving us all sorts of stuff that make us alive. Some examples are oxygen, shade, paper, wood, and baseball bats. We honor the trees and our environment on Tu B'Shvat by watering the plants and growing new. Shabbat Shalom.
Lily.
Okay. Shabbat Shalom. How we celebrate Tu B'Shvat is by planting trees to show that we really appreciate the trees and that we and what they've given to us. How you can honor the trees is by thanking them. They give us so much in life. That is why we should be thanking them. Happy Tu B'Shvat.
Thank you so much, Jonah and Lily. That was great. Shabbat Shalom to Joseph Naaman.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom, everybody. We celebrate Shabbat. It's because it's the tree's birthday, and not only because it's the tree's birthday, they provide a lot of stuff, like air. Air is why we're alive. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you so much, Joseph. That was awesome. Next, we're going to hear from Sadie Newman. Shabbat Shalom, Sadie.
We celebrate Shabbat because trees do a lot for our environment. Trees provide oxygen, food, and shade. Shabbat Shalom, bye.
Thank you so much. Next, we're going to hear from Jonah Reitman. Shabbat Shalom, Jonah. All right, we may hear from Jonah in a little bit, but if Max is ready, we'd love to hear from Max. Shabbat Shalom.
We celebrate Tu B'Shvat because the trees do so much for us, but we don't do anything for them. So we have a party for them. And this is special for me and the trees. Shabbat Shalom.
Beautiful. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Max. Next, we're going to hear from Lucy Shapiro. Is Lucy with us?
Yeah. We celebrate trees because they do so much for us. And we can do a little something for them. To honor them, we can plant new trees and water the others. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Lucy and family. That was great. Next, we have Jack Sunshine. Shabbat Shalom, Jack.
We should do more for trees. Trees give us paper, houses, tables, and everything else made of wood. They also give us shade and clean air. They're gigantic filters for carbon dioxide and shelters for many animals. Some ways we can help trees are stop deforestation, take good care of them, and plant more. Trees do a lot for us. Let's do a little more for them.
Amazing. Thank you, Jack. So from all of my third graders to all of you at home and to the Temple Akiba congregation, Shabbat Shalom and Happy Tu B'Shvat. Believe now we're going to hand it back over to Cantor Lonnie and Jay for the rest of our prayer service. Thank you.
Thank you so much, JJ. And thank you so much to our third graders. My gosh, you bring so much joy through your heart and your soul. And it's like each of you is a bud in our orchard that's just growing stronger and enabling the rest of us to grow strong. Someday, each of you can have the strength that Jay has as they become B'nai Mitzvah. And so, Jay, we invite you back to our screens. As you lead us in the Amidah, we invite the congregation, all who are able, to please rise.
Adonai Sebaot Tiftahu V'ya Ki Tehilatecha. Adonai open up my lips and my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzhak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rahel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor Ba'Torah, Elohim, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei HaKol, Ve'zorer Chasdei Havot Ve'imahot, Ve'pi Kulam B'nei Bneihem, Lemon Shemo Ba'ahava, Ma'ozer U'Mashiach U'Makim. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekin Avraham Bezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mehayaku atah Rav Lehoshia. Mehaye Hayim Behesed, Mehaye Atu Berahamim Rabim Solet Novlim Berale Olim, Umatir Asurim, Umekahe Munato Lishene Avami Amo Ava Gevurot, Umito Mela. Melech Memitu Mechayehu Masmi Yeshua Nehemanata Lehayotakom Baruch atah Adonai Mechaye HaKol Atah Kadosh Hashem HaKadosh V'Kadoshim B'Ho Yom Yalelu HaSelah Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh.
Thank you so much, Jay. That was just incredible. We ask all to please be seated as we enter a moment of our own silent meditation. Hello, Maya. You gonna say Shabbat Shalom to everyone? Oh, you want my iPhone down there? A little bit later. First, cantorial intern Liz will be singing a song of peace.
Yihiu ale ratzon imre fi vehegyon libi lefanecha. Yihiu ale ratzon imre fi vehegyon libi lefanecha. Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri vegoali. Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri vegoali. Yihiu leratzon imre fi vehegyon libi lefanecha. Yihiu leratzon imre fi vehegyon libi lefanecha. Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri vegoali. Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri vegoali. Yihiu leratzon imre fi vehegyon libi lefanecha. Yihiu leratzon imre fi vehegyon libi lefanecha.
Thank you so much, Liz. On the first Friday of the month, we celebrate life moments. If we are at Temple Akiba, we would invite all who are having those life celebrations, we'd invite you onto the Bima, and you would receive a blessing from myself and our cantor. It hurts our souls that we can't be in person, but we try to create as much light as we can. And so we are going to celebrate everyone in our congregation who is going through those birthdays and anniversaries right now. And if you're having your own life moment that's a special one, place it in the chat box so we can celebrate you as well. We're going to start actually going back 1 month with anniversaries that we believe we missed from January. Kendra, do you want to share who we're celebrating?
I would love to. So we want to wish a very happy anniversary to the following people: Trine and Jeffrey Apfelberg, Diana Hoffman and Jill Ben Harosh, Amy Waldman Grant and Robert Grant. These are the parents of our B'nai Mitzvah tonight. Shirley and Morris Price, who are celebrating 61 years of marriage. Mazel tov on that accomplishment. Joanne Brunson and Art Wexler, Stella and Matthew Cohen. And this is amazing. Eileen and Arthur Schwartz are celebrating 70 years of marriage. How incredible is that? And Irma and Elliot Silverstein are celebrating 65 years of marriage. So we have 3 amazing numbers this evening that we are celebrating. Wow.
And I'm going to continue actually with the February anniversaries, and then we'll go to the birthdays. So celebrating anniversaries this month: Rachel and Dan Mervish, 25 years, a silver anniversary. Randy and Scott Bischoff are celebrating tonight. They're celebrating 18 years of marriage, or their high anniversary. Liz Blaustein and David, Feldstein, 18 years. Rachel and Spencer Kallick, 5 years married. Linda and Bob Fleischman, 58 years. You guys must have been married when you were 10 years old. And Lauren Rutenberg and Sean Valla, 22 years. Mazel tov to all of our anniversaries. We now are going to celebrate birthdays as well.
So I'll begin. Happy birthday to the following people: Carmel Marraro, Allison Metzinger, Heidi Creve, Joy Friedman, Helene Harwood, Ryan Mallis, Andrew Meyer, Holly Cooper, Jessica Marshall, Alexa and Micah Rabin, Gregory Smith, Sebastian Abouad, Maya August, Matthew Pristave, Lucy Shapiro, Nicole Schreck, Matthew Sherman, Lucas Besterman, Penn Horowitz, Ian Jaffe, Rebecca Bental, Jordan Bernstein, Rebecca Quitman, Kathy Penzo, Caroline Schwartz, and Jessica Cadmus. Happy birthday, and Rabbi is going to continue.
Continuing with Camille Casado, Elon Chassid, Fran Lafferman, Barbara Axelband, Sarah Dario, Jean Geffner, Nadav Ram, Layla Starr, Jean Hall, Carly Zimmelman, Daniel Brennan, Eli Sherman, Andy Swerdlow, Julian Weisinger, Morgan Cooper, Jonah Markowitz, and Lily Markowitz. Yay, twins! Ellen August, Karen Carson, Paige Dixon, Alistair Marshall, Rosalind Savitt, Sophie Balter, Linda Fleischman, William Flumenbaum, Mickey Mann, Clara Malor, Paul Olshan, Hadassah Young, Chloe Aronson, Thea Bellatini Galian, Frankie Horowitz, Sadie Newman, Stephanie Rosenberg, Verna Erez, Jim Krause, Elaine Metzinger, Miles Silverman, William Doheny, Jonah Graff, Sasha Huber, Helene Jaffa, Randy Murphy, Wendy Shabsis, Ira Schulman, Casey Silverman, Gabby Korkis, Aaron Lesh, Gavin Abrams, Kian Chassid, Linda Rosenberg, Devin Senelik, my mother, Susan Shapiro, Jessica Fermet, and Yona Karp. All of you, a very, very happy anniversary and birthday to all who are celebrating, as well as any others who are embracing life moments. Cantor and I have this blessing of Shehechianu, thanking God for giving us life and sustaining us and enabling us to reach this awesome time.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
We celebrate these very special life moments. but sometimes it's out of the cycle of when we have our set birthdays and anniversaries that we should be celebrating as well. And so tonight we're going to be celebrating those young people in our congregation who every day go above and beyond to make the world better. Randy, can I ask you to help us celebrate our mensches?
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So it is my honor and privilege every month to honor our students in our religious school who have, as Rabbi Shapiro said, gone above and beyond. They really have shown kindness and goodness and caring for others in the community, and really are a light to all of us, an example of how we can look to them to act in especially these difficult and challenging times. So I'm pleased so many students to honor, which means we have so much goodness in our school. There are 18 mensches this evening. So they are Chloe Moser, Anya Affelberg, Charlie Shapiro, Logan Kupferman, Alistair Marshall, Charlotte Lackman, Frankie Capel, Jack Sonnenschein, Paige Dixon, Miles Aronson, Jackson Brout, Elsa Lieber, Caitlin Matthews, Benjamin Hoggett, Max Blackbird, Julia Brown, Sean Fairburn, and Alexa Weinzheimer. Mazel tov to all of our mensches. And I believe we have our original mensch songwriter, Craig, here tonight to sing our mensch song.
Randy, what was that, like 67 mensches?
18, Craig, 18. Hi.
Whoa, 18.
It was high mensches. I like that, Sadie. Are you ready? Well, let's see. Look who it is. 18 awesome kids. They did good deeds, said thanks and please. Opened the door, gave to the poor. Now here we all are to say, congratulations, you're the mensch of the month. We're all excited to say Mazel Tov. You worked real hard to get yourself here. Now all the new mittens are gonna give you a cheer. You're a mensch, 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 you're a mensch, you're a mensch, 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 you're a mensch, you're a mensch, 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 you're a mensch, you're a mensch, mensch, mensch. Yasher
Greg, thank you so much. And actually, I'm going to ask everyone who's here to unmute yourselves just for 5 seconds. And so you can all say Yasher Koach. So on the count of 3, unmute yourselves now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yasher
All right, mute yourselves again, everyone. Craig, thank you so much for singing that song that you wrote. The truth is we have 19 mensches, and the 19th is sort of our incredible head mensch, and that is Randy, who are celebrating tonight. Carol, can you co-spotlight Randy for a moment with me? Because I want to be able to see her easily. There you are. Randy, we are so lucky. I'm going to speak personally. I am so lucky through you. Your vision, your passion, your depth, your understanding has brought Temple Akiba to such an incredible height. The number of people that you've inspired world over is extraordinary. You've served so many different positions in your, is it 20 years at Temple Akiba, that we can all call upon you to step in. Kendra calls on you, I call on you, Jeffrey Rips calls upon you, our leadership calls upon you, you never say no. And it's because in your heart and soul is the passion to always make Temple better. And I'm so fortunate. Cantor Jeffrey and I, we come in every day, and we're the luckiest professionals in the country because we have you as the glue that really holds all of us afloat in such a joyful way. I want to share a story. And Randy, this is one of your favorite stories. And whenever I share this, I think of you. This is the starfish story. Once upon a time, there was a little boy walking along the sea, along the shore, and there were thousands of starfish that had walked up, and the little boy was afraid that the starfish would die. So he started taking the starfish and throwing them back in the water. And an old man comes up to the little boy and says, "What are you doing?" And the little boy explains, "I'm trying to save all the starfish." And the old man looks down the entire shore for miles, and again, there's tens of thousands of starfish that have walked up. And the old man says to the little boy, "You're not going to make a difference at all." The little boy looks at the man.
Okay.
Then he takes another starfish and throws it out into the water. And the little boy says to the man, "I made a difference to that one." Randy, that's what you do to all of us. No matter what, no matter who, no matter where, you one by one, make a difference. Each of us who goes through Temple Akiba's program, whether it's camp or religious school or any other program that we have here, we are different because you have implanted in our souls a special light to love Judaism. And we are truly in your debt and in your honor, and we love you for it. So it's now my honor to call upon Scott Markowitz, our VP of Religious Practice, to offer a few words.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It is my honor and privilege to be the Vice President of Education at Temple Akiba and to work directly with Randy Bischoff on a daily basis. She is truly a treasure to each and every one of us at the Temple, all of our ECC families, our religious school families. Way back when, I was told she used to run camps and youth group, and everybody in some way or another has been touched by Randy. So we're all blessed for that. There are some gifts that I believe Randy has that are from one is, I don't know what that one is. That the envelope first, yes, that is your Mensch of the Year envelope. If you can open that up for us. Because you are our Mensch of the Year, the decade, the 2 decades, as you're being honored today by the Builders of Jewish Education, which is an honoree from all the educators in Los Angeles. The second gift was designed by our ECC students with the help of their teachers. And hopefully you'll, yeah, open it. Yeah. They don't want to hear me. They want to see what you got. I didn't wrap it. She's opening it right now. I can talk while she's, I'm told I can talk while she's opening it. And this is a quilt that was made and designed for Randy, and all the ECC students and teachers made it. It will be hanging in her office. On behalf of myself and the education board team, Caitlin Dubois and Paula Josephson, we want to leave you with one final quote. And Randy, thank you again for everything. The quote is, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn." And this is how Randy teaches us all every day. I learned from Randy, my children learned from Randy. And on a personal note, thank you, Randy, for bringing us into the Akiba community. instilling Judaism into my children and to my family, and we are so blessed that you are part of it. Thank you again. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Thank you so much, Scott. Jeffrey Rips, our Executive Director.
Thank you, Rabbi. And it's really actually my honor to be able to speak tonight for a few minutes just about Randy. And honestly, when I think about Shabbat and we take some time to appreciate all that we have, for me, joining the temple just a few months ago, I have grown to appreciate Randy more and more every day, not just for what she does now, but actually what she did before I got there as well, where she assumed roles and responsibilities far beyond what she does as an educator in the temple. Every day she teaches me, she has patience, kindness, and I could not have imagined my first few months at temple being any better without you guiding the way. So I just want to thank you personally for your partnership, for your mentorship, for your leadership, and for all you do for everybody at the temple. You are a builder of Jewish education, but you're a builder of so much more. You're a builder of community, and you absolutely make the light shine brighter at the temple for the community, and definitely for me. Thank you very much.
Randy, Mazel Tov on this incredible honor. We have known for years that you are an educator like no other. You have the unique ability to be a visionary, to think big and out of the box, and at the same time also be amazing at the small details, the organization, and all aspects that go into creating and executing that vision. We have been so blessed to be the beneficiaries of your vision. You've grown our ECC and our religious school to exemplary programs that our community is excited to be a part of. And like everyone else is saying, you are the ultimate team player. You're always jumping in to help every one of us every time. You never say no. We are so lucky to have you as our staff cheerleader and our organizer. You never forget to make sure that we celebrate each other's birthdays, and you always organize any kind of celebration that we have. You are a true superwoman and a mensch. Thank you for all that you have brought to the synagogue, to our congregants, to our staff, to our board, and to me personally. We love you and we are so happy for you. Mazel Tov.
I'd also like to welcome on behalf of the City of Los Angeles, the LA Controller, Ron Galperin. Ron.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I just wanted to, first of all, to present Randy with a certificate from the City of Los Angeles recognizing her incredible service, not just to Akiba, but to all of the Los Angeles community. You know, there is no more sacred calling and no more important calling than inspiring and educating the next generation. And that's what you have dedicated your life to doing. And as the spouse of Temple Akiba's rabbi, I'm deeply grateful to you because the partnership that you have, the friendship that you have, the work that you do together makes such a difference in the lives of everybody at Akiba and beyond, but very much in the life of my beloved Zach, because I know how much he respects you, how much he loves working with you, how much we are both impressed and thankful for everything that you do. So I think that our fantastic Zoom master may have an image of this certificate from the city of LA, which says, on behalf of the city of LA, thank you for your service to the children and families of Temple Akiba and your impact on all of the Los Angeles community. Your leadership of Temple Akiba's school programs, camps, and the congregation overall have been exemplary. Congratulations and Mazel Tov on your dedicated service, and signed on this day. And right now you're just looking at the PDF, but you are going to get a paper and framed copy. It's coming your way. Shabbat Shalom and Mazel Tov, and thank you.
And Ron, you forgot to mention that regardless of the fact that Randy does live in the city of LA, she would have received this from you, right?
Exactly. Absolutely correct.
So Cantor Lonnie and Cantor Ron, can we offer Randy a blessing here?
I would love to. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha vichuneka.
May God's light shine upon you and upon Scott and Sarah and Ben and grant you beauty and comfort and joy.
Yisodonai panav elecha, ve'asem lecha shalom, shalom.
May God's countenance always be lifted upon you and grant you the most precious gift, the gift of shalom, of peace. Amen.
Amen.
Mazel tov, Randy. Randy, do you want to share any of your own thoughts? I know we didn't ask you to prepare, but we'd love to hear just a second from you. Thanks, Ron.
I don't even know what to say. First of all, thank you so much for all of the kind words that everyone has just said. I am truly touched and truly moved, almost beyond words. It has been my pleasure, honestly, to work at Temple Akiba for all of this time and to do all of the jobs that I have done over the years. And it's a job I truly enjoy. I don't consider it as a job. I consider it as something that I'm lucky to get to do every day, and lucky to get to work with all of the people who just spoke as my partners and as my colleagues. So thank you for honoring me tonight. Thank you for these wonderful, wonderful gifts. This is truly special, and it will be hanging in my office. Thank you to everyone who makes Temple Akiba such a very special place, not only for me to work, but for my family to be a part of, because it's more than a job, it's a home, and it's my community. So thank you for everything that you have done tonight, and Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you so much, Randy. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at about 6:30 a.m. when you come into to Temple to help open the building. Friends, our concluding prayers begin with the Aleinu, and we're going to ask all who are able to please rise.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu k'gei ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishbechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, Umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad. Ushemo echad.
Please be seated, everyone. As we prepare for Kaddish Yatom, I offer the following reading. There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. We remember friends and family of our congregation who have died, who continue to shine upon us from their eternal resting spaces. We begin with those for whom we are in Shloshim, the first 30 days of mourning, including my friend and mentor, Rabbi Alan Freeling, Rita Kleinerman, and Rivka Whitman. If there are others who are observing Shloshim, if you can please place the names of those you are remembering in our chat box. We also remember the yard sites, the anniversaries of the deaths that occur on this Shabbat. And I begin with those who have plaques in our Sue and Jerry Erfrig Memorial Room. Bertha Andron, Sam Bihar, Jack Borden, Samuel Brownstein, Seymour Holtz, Ben Cahan, Sylvia Kuhn, Art Lerner, Jack Miller, Samuel Obst, Gilbert Park, Hal Rosen, Michael Rosenthal, Abraham Soloff. As I share the additional yard sites, if there are names of people that you are remembering at this time of year, but they may not be on our Kaddish list, please add those in the chat box as well. Layla Krieger, William Dickerman, Stanley Finkel, Norman Fischel, Dorothy Galen, Barbara Heller, Reggie Lever, Gilbert Levy, Tiffany Lewis, Susan Locker, Pat McHale, Frank Miller, Helen Neufeld, Shirley Novak, Jacob Perlick, Linda Peterson, Albert Raff, Joanne Saxey, Shelley Sandler, Hyman Shabsis, Jack Shapiro, H.S. Wysotsky, Charlene Yellen. May all of these souls continue to shine upon us from their eternal resting spaces. We ask for all who are able to rise for Kadisha Tom, the mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. B'yomad divrach roteh v'yamlich malchuteh. B'chayechon uv'yomechon. Uv'chayeh d'chol beit Yisrael. Bagalau v'yizman kariv imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'almei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach. V'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha b'richu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min shemaya. V'chayim. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'al kol yoshvei tevel. V'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to the bereaved among us. And together we say, Amen. Please be seated, everyone. With such deep gratitude to all of our participants from third grade, to Jay, whose B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow is going to be extraordinary. Mazel Tov to all of our menshim, our menshes of the month, to those celebrating birthdays and anniversaries, and a very special embrace to our incredible senior educator, Randy Bischoff. You make all of us better. Each of you makes all of us better through your light and through your goodness. Randy, we have one final gift for you, and this is our closing song, which is another one of your favorites. Cantorial intern Liz, take it away.
Od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kulam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Shalom, salam, salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Shalom, salam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Shabbat Shalom.
Kendra, do you have a chal? Kendra Lani, do you have a challah there?
All right, everyone. It is our tradition at Temple Akiba, even online, to pretend that we are reaching out and touching the challah or touching someone touching the challah. So we're going to reach our hands out and join me in the Hamotzi. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices join in happy chorus as our prayer is humbly said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'tei avon. Shabbat shalom, everyone.